guys, it's your girl Joanna coming at you guys with another YouTube video. So today I have an interesting story for you guys, because this just happened today. Before we get started with this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So let's get on with the video. Let me start by saying today was hating on me. So my drawer, I couldn't even put it in. Took me until like right now to fix it. And the second thing is the stool I'm sitting on, it broke. See, I don't even know why I still use the stool even though I know it's broken and it's so low on me. Third of all, I had a cake disaster today and I nearly burned the house down. You're probably thinking, how did you burn the house down? Well, it all started when I decided I wanted to make a cake for my family. So I bought the cake mixes and stuff from Publix, and then I came back home and I started cooking, right? And I told everybody not to come in the kitchen, and as soon, in the middle of baking, my mom and my sister, one of my sisters, went to the gym, and my other sister, Jake, well, she stayed home with me. Yay! So I was doing the cake batter, right? And I put it in the pan, and I was ready to go, put it in the oven. I was confident, yes, this is going to be the best cake ever, the best 2-layer cake I've ever had. Until all of a sudden, I look at the oven, and there's batter dripping from the pan, hitting the bottom of the oven, which this has never happened to me, so it was kind of like an oh my gosh moment. So I opened it, and I was just frozen like, okay, I don't know what to do. Let's just close it and hope everything gets better. A few seconds later, it gets worse. It starts smelling like smoke. I opened it. Smoke came out. I was like, Jake, well, I need help. And she was on her computer, so she's like, what's the problem? Why does it smell like smoke in here? And I'm like, well, I was baking a cake, and the batter hit the bottom of the oven, and smoke came out. And my sister, she decided to help out, and she said, first of all, open the oven, make sure it's off. Second of all, let it wind down. Third of all, open the windows so we could get some fresh air, turn the fan on, and such, all the processes so you don't have to smell the nastiness, well, the burntness. Like, it was giving me a headache. So I did that. I did what she told me to do. And then the second cake, which was a lot better because she told me to put the cake pan on top of another pan. So it worked out pretty nice. And I was on a call with one of my friends, and he was like, well, he wasn't like, but I told him I nearly burned the house down. And yeah, we were just talking and stuff. Just a nice conversation, Then I took the cake out, right? It was okay. And while it was cooling down, I saw my sister was poking some mini cakes. She had an idea of making mini cakes because the first layer of the cake was kind of slanted. I mean, if I were to stack it, it would be like one of those slanted cakes you see on those commercials when a cake disaster happens. So we decided plan A to make mini cakes, which didn't work out so well because we did the frosting process wrong, and we were putting it all over the cakes. And the first one we named mud pie because we put way too much frosting on it, and it looked like it was about to be a disaster. The second one, the second try, it was stacked on top of each other, which we called the Leaning Tower of Pisa, because it was leaning a bit too much. There was not as much frosting on it, and we knew if we were going to do the third one, we were like, this could be a disaster. So we left the two and put it in this pot. And we just cleaned up and stuff. And we're like, plan C, just make some popsicles. So my sister, every time I would question the process, like, what are we going to do with these cakes? She would be like, master be the master. Helpful be the help. Let me try again. Let the master be the master. Let the helper be the helper. And let the cleaner be the cleaner. every time. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go with the flow. And yeah, she was making the popsicles. She put them in the freezer. We cleaned up. And that pretty much wraps up what happened. And I'm really tired. Like, it was so exhausting. And I was getting stressed from the mess. That was just like, we could have been. I could have made cupcakes instead. I could have made everything. But you know what they say, whatever happened just happened. And if it would have happened in any other way, maybe it could have been worse, maybe it could have been better, but just it's whatever happened, get out the way. Well, that pretty much wraps up my story of how I nearly burned the house down in my cake incident. I hope you guys liked it. Bye.